This is a quick demo of exceptions section of SigNoz. So in OpenTelemetry, you can add your exceptions event along with the trace data. What we do in SigNoz is we show you all these exceptions data in a separate tab here called the exceptions tab, where you see details like the type of the exceptions, the error message, the count, number of times it is occurring, when it was first seen, and the application which was triggering this. You can also filter it based on things like deployment environment, collector ID, etc., or any other resource attribute which you sent us. This also allows you to filter based on different type of exceptions. For example, here you can just filter the type of exceptions which you're seeing, or similarly filter the exceptions occurring from a particular applications. Now, what is pretty interesting is if you click any of these exceptions here, you see more details on the stack trace related to that exceptions. So you see the exact line of code where the issues happened and the corresponding error messages. You also see related attributes here, for example, the service name where it is happening, the trace IDs, PAN ID, etc. What is really powerful though is you can see these errors in context of the execution of the trace. So if a request is getting executed and it gave an exception, if you click here, what you can see is in the context of the execution of the request, where did that exception happen? For example, the red colors here show that some sort of exception has happened. And then you can dive deeper here and see the exact exception happened. So you can see the exception message, the stack trace, and like when did this start happen. So you can see, especially for people who are running things in production and are monitoring the exceptions closely, you can quickly figure out in the request of execution of a trace, where did this exception happen, when did this start, and what was the message. So this helps you figure out the issue much faster and then be able to take actions based on that. And this is something which is unique to SigNoz, where we have really used the OpenTelemetry data format to extract out the exceptions data and show our users more details about it in a very concise format.